So welcome back to Google Classroom for a look at course management number 2 on our assessments of course management. In this instance, what I'm doing is I'm using a survey through Google Forms as part of Google Classroom in order to evaluate my students' understanding at about a halfway point in the chapter. So the background for this is that it's intended for 8th grade science students in our unit of study on the nervous system. This is serving as a mid-chapter assessment. I've got the instructions right here that students can see with the idea of identifying weaknesses either in an individual, something that they particularly don't understand, or as a class. How am I doing as a teacher? If the whole class isn't understanding it, then there's something that I need to do or should do in order to fix it. So as I walk through the assessment, this is a formative assessment. I'm really trying to gauge understanding. So I attempt to gauge it directly at the very beginning, just asking how well do they feel they understand the material. Of course, there's some major assumptions here. I'm assuming that they're going to answer this question honestly. But one of the reasons that I like Google Forms for this is it's totally anonymous. They're not doing this with a show of hands in front of the class where they have to admit a weakness. This can be done privately, and I think I'll get much more honest feedback through the use of Google Classroom in this case. So seeing that this is an ungraded formative assessment, it's the feedback that is so useful for me as a teacher. I can check number 1 here to see how well they understand. I can also go ahead and look at just some more rote knowledge to see if they really do understand quickly. Items like this can be returned with very quick feedback. So in this case, I'm looking for our nervous system triggers a stimulus to internal or external changes. So we're looking at a stimulus and response cycle. Also, I can look at, again, some more rote knowledge. What's the name for the biological structure here? Well, this is a neuron. So I can see if they understand really what is a neuron. I also get to see, again, rote knowledge. Do they understand parts of the brain? As well as some more extended response questions, like what is the central nervous system? Do our reflexes occur faster or slower? And what is paralysis? Questions like this are just designed to help me understand what they're doing. I also think this ties in really well to my rubric 4.0. I think it fits nicely. It allows for timely feedback. As I already alluded to before, it's promoting a more personal look. It's not competition. Am I better than somebody else? It's about growth and improvement. It's very well linked to my learning goals, and I think the use of this is going to help improve learning. So those are really my thoughts on using a form like this in order to gain knowledge and serve as a mid-chapter formative assessment. All right, thank you.